Hola! What are internet servers? Friends, let me tell you something. You use the internet every day, claro que sí. But do you know about servers? They are super important computers. These computers are not like your laptop. They are special. They are powerful. They work all day and all night. They never sleep. Que trabajadores. They hold all the websites you love. And all your important online stuff. Think of a server like a giant library. A library filled with millions of websites. When you type a web address www.something.com, you are asking the library for a book. The server is the librarian. It finds the website you want. Then, zas, it sends it to your screen. Your first website. Let's set it up. So, you want your own website? Que bueno. It's like building your own little house online. First, you need an address for your house. This is called a domain name, like eugeniosfantasticpage.com. Catchy, no? You have to register this name, so no one else takes it. Then you need the land to build your house. This is web hosting. It's space on a server. A company rents you this server space. It's where your website will live. Now you have your address and your land. Time to build? Or, well, upload. Your website is made of files. HTML files for the structure, CSS files for the pretty colors and styles, image files, like photos of your dog, Poncho. You upload these files to the server. You can use something called FTP, or maybe your hosting has a control panel. Meet the server stars, Apache and Nginx. Let's talk about web server software. These are the programs that do the heavy lifting. One very famous one is Apache. Apache is like the reliable old pickup truck. It's been around for a long time. Many websites use Apache. It's strong, it's dependable. It has a lot of features, a lot of modules. So you can customize it a lot. It's a true workhorse of the internet. Apache is known for something called htaccess files. These are small files you put in your website's folders. They let you control many things for that folder, like who can access it or how URLs look. This is very handy, especially on shared hosting. Shared hosting is when many websites share one server. Apache makes it easier for everyone to manage their part. It's flexible, like a good contortionist. Virtual hosts. Many homes. One big house. Imagine you have one big strong server, but you want to have many different websites. Maybe one for your business, one for your blog about chilaquiles, and one for your family photos. Do you need 3 servers? No, hombre, no. You can use something called virtual hosts. It's a very clever idea. Listen to this. It lets one server act like many servers. Each website thinks it has its own private space. How does this magic work, you wonder? It's all about the domain name. When someone types mychilaquilisblog.com, their browser sends that name to your server. The server software, like Apache or Nginx, looks at the name. It says, aha, this request is for the Chilaquiles blog. Then it finds the correct folder with the blog's files. Section 5. The magic doors. Ports 80 and 443. Okay, let's talk about ports. Imagine your server is a big building. This building has many doors. Each door has a number, and each door is for a different service. These doors are called ports. They help computers talk to the right program on the server. It's like telling the delivery guy which apartment to go to. Without ports, messages would get lost. It would be chaos, like a piñata party with no blindfold. 2 very important ports for websites are 80 and 443. You will see these numbers a lot. Port 80 is the standard door for HTTP traffic. HTTP means Hypertext Transfer Protocol. This is the basic way web browsers and servers talk. When you type http://www.somepage.com, your computer is trying to connect to port 80 on that server. This traffic is not encrypted. It's like sending a postcard. Section 6. Keep it secret. Keep it safe. Server security tips. Running a server is a big responsibility. It's like being the sheriff of your own little internet town. You need to keep it safe from banditos. First rule, always update your software. The operating system on your server, the web server software, like Apache or Nginx, any other programs you are running. Updates often include security patches. These patches fix known weaknesses. Old software is like an open door for hackers. Sierra. Next, passwords. Oh, the passwords. Use strong passwords for everything. For your server login, SSH, for your database, for your control panel. What is a strong password? Not password 123, not your dog's name. It should be long. Mix uppercase, lowercase, numbers, symbols. Make it hard to guess. Like my abuela's secret mole recipe. Use different passwords for different services. Section 7. More doors. More fun. Other common service ports. We talked about port 80 and 443 for websites. These are the most common ports that people encounter when they browse the internet. But servers are busy places. They do many things, often simultaneously, to keep everything running smoothly. So, they have many other doors, other ports, for other services. Each port is like a unique doorway to a specific service. It's like a big hotel with rooms for different guests. Each room is designated for a particular purpose. Each guest, service, has its own room number, port. This helps in identifying and managing the services efficiently. This keeps everything organized and running smoothly. Without this organization, it would be chaotic. Let's learn a few more common port numbers. Knowing these can be very useful. So you can sound extra smart at parties. Impress your friends with your knowledge, or at least understand server talk a bit better. It's always good to know what's going on behind the scenes. It's good to know what's happening under the hood. This knowledge can help you troubleshoot issues more effectively. Two ports often used together are 20 and 21. These are for FTP, or File Transfer Protocol. Remember when we talked about uploading website files? FTP is a common method for this. FTP is one way to do that. It's a standard network protocol used for transferring files. Port 21 is the control port. It handles commands, such as logging in and listing files. Like log me in, or list the files. These commands are essential for managing file transfers. Port 20 is the data port. It's responsible for the actual transfer of files. It handles the actual file transfer. Understanding these ports can help you manage and troubleshoot file transfers more effectively. Section 8. Opening the router's doors. A little guide. Sometimes you might host a server at home. This could be for various reasons, like running a personal blog, hosting a small business website, or even setting up a private game server for you and your friends to enjoy, maybe a test website, or a game server for your friends. These activities can be a lot of fun and very rewarding. Your home internet router usually blocks incoming connections. This is a default security measure to protect your network from unwanted access. For security, which is good, it keeps your network safe from potential threats. But this means people from outside can't reach your server. This can be a bit frustrating when you want to share your server with others. You need to tell your router to open a specific door. This process is known as configuring your router to allow external access. This is called port forwarding. It allows specific traffic to pass through your router and reach your server. It's like telling the building manager, "Hey, my friend is coming to apartment 80. This way, the manager knows to let them in. So the manager lets them in. Similarly, port forwarding tells your router to let specific traffic through. Don't worry, it's not too complicated. With a few simple steps, you can set it up. First, you need to find your router's IP address. This is essential for accessing the router's settings. This is its local address on your home network. It's a unique identifier for your router. Often, it's something like 192.168.1.1 or 192.168.0.1. These are common default addresses. You can usually find it on a sticker on the router. This sticker is typically located on the back or bottom of the device, or in your computer's network settings, gateway address. This information is also accessible through your computer's network settings. Once you have it, open a web browser. This is the next step in accessing your router's settings, like Chrome, Firefox, or whatever you use. Any web browser will work for this purpose. Type that IP address into the address bar and press Enter. This will direct you to your router's login page. This should take you to your router's login page. From here, you can begin configuring your router settings. Section 9. So, why is all this important, eh? So, we talked about servers, websites, ports, a lot. It might seem overwhelming at first, but trust me, it's worth it. But why should you, my friend, care about all this? Why invest your time in understanding these technical details? Well, understanding these things is key. It's like having a superpower in the digital age. It's like understanding how your car engine works. You don't need to know every single detail, but a basic understanding can go a long way. You don't need to be a mechanic, just like you don't need to be a tech wizard. But knowing the basics helps you use it better. It empowers you to make informed decisions, and it helps you talk to the mechanic if something is wrong. You can describe issues more accurately and understand their solutions. The internet is a big part of our lives. From social media to online shopping, it's everywhere. Knowing how it works is powerful. It gives you control and confidence, especially if you want to build something online. Whether it's a blog, a business, or a community, proper server and port configuration is super important. It's the backbone of your online presence. If your server is set up well, your website will be fast. Speed is crucial in keeping visitors engaged. Visitors don't like slow websites. They leave. Adios. And they might never come back. A well-configured server is also reliable. It ensures your site is always available. It will stay online and serve your visitors. No unexpected downtimes. This means happy visitors, happy customers, and that's good for everyone. And maybe more people will read your Chilaquiles blog or whatever amazing content you create. It's about providing a good experience, one that people will remember and come back to, like a good host at a party. You want everything to run smoothly. You want your guests to have fun, right? To feel welcomed and valued. And security, my friends? Security is not a side dish. It's the main course. Ensuring your site is secure protects you and your visitors.